Hey YouTube, there is an event tomorrow, the Scattered to the Wind event. So there are a couple Pokemon I want to look at, and there's one I want to actually look at that's right in the picture here, Scatterbug, because I mentioned it in my Hoopa video, even though Hoopa can't be below level 20 from raids. But the question I asked in that video was, do you actually need to get one of every Pokemon? Because is every single Pokemon truly one change of a move away from becoming meta? And I went to yes, and we're going to look at this Pokemon to see like what, okay, in theory, what does this Pokemon need to actually become relevant? And then we'll look at the other Pokemon in the wild here. But this is a few day event, only 3-day event, which is quite short for a Niantic event. Event bonuses are 2 times XP for spinning, 5 times XP for the first spin, opening 40 gifts, opening up to 60 gifts if you have a thing, and increased chances to encounter shiny. Before we get into the things, this will be like a quicker video anyway, so I just want to tell the shiny Pidgey story because I think it's pretty funny. Because for those of you who are on this channel, know that I am not a shiny hunter. I could not care less about shinies. Shinies have no value to me. I think it's weird that people care about these things when it's just like an RPS thing, right? With that said, most of you know that I only played 2 of the Pokemon original games, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Gold. And in Pokemon Red, because Pidgey was one of the first ones you can get, I always had a Pidgeot on my team. Always, which is why it's probably still my header Pokemon right now, even though I need an updated one. But I need an updated header. Anyone help me out? Let me know. But I still have Pidgeot as my header because I was my favorite Pokemon in the game. That and like Kadabra and Alakazam were the 2 I always ran with. So when I started in 2018 and these shinies were a thing, I'm like, I want a shiny Pidgey because I know Pidgey had it. And I searched. I clicked on thousands and thousands and thousands of Pidgeys, and people are like, I have 600 shiny Pidgeys, and I'm like, I can't get a freaking Pidgey shiny. And then finally, one day, like after thousands of encounters, I finally got my shiny Pidgey. And then 2 days later, I got 2 more shiny Pidgeys. So this is why I hate shinies, because it's so RPS BS that like for thousands of encounters, I did not get one shiny Pidgey, and I was so happy. I still have it starred. I have that first shiny Pidgey starred, and then I got multiple shiny Pidgeys after that, like immediately. So this is why I hate RPS shiny stuff. But if you want a shiny Pidgey, which you should, it's the best. Anyways, Vivillon flutters in, Scatterbugs, Spupa, and Vivillon make their shiny debut in Pokemon Go. Pin postcards from trainers around the world to encounter Scatterbug. You have an increased chance to encounter a shiny one. And then there's Caterpie, Pidgey, Sparrow, Wurmple, and Starly. So very, very rough wild encounters. Glad it's only 3 days, and then just like normal garbage Niantic stuff. Okay, so we'll look at, there's only one Pokemon with play here, and that's Pidgeot. Staraptor has a little niche play in some meta, so we'll look at that too. But I wanted to check this Pokemon out. I'm like, what does this Pokemon have? Where is it? It's ranked 753 in the Great League. Struggles from a few things, super low defense. 84 is absolutely brutal. So 133, 84, 150. Stamina is actually quite high, but 1686 overall, so it's pretty weak. And then the typing is just straight up garbage. Flying Bug. A couple of nice resistances. Like, it's not, I shouldn't just dismiss the resistances, because triple resisting ground in a ground meta, triple resisting ground, double resisting grass and fighting, and single resisting bugs. So those aren't bad, but double weak to rock, weak to electric, fire, ice, and flying. Which I guess if you're going to be weak to 5 things, those are not the worst 5 to be weak to. But the moveset. When you're this low on defense, you can't have this super slow energy per turn move here. Guess does good damage, 4.8 damage per turn, but it's way too slow here. And it's a 4-turn move. And with the 4-turn move and being that slow, your quickest move you're going to get to is 16 turns worth of moves to get to an Aerial Ace, which is like a bad move anyways. and then like a 20 turn to get to Bug Buzz. 2 damage per energy is actually pretty nice. Again, Bug's kind of not the greatest typing for GBL, but so yeah. So for this Pokemon to become any sort of meta, it needs to have a way faster, like fast charging move. And like, is there a better move than Aerial Ace? A quicker, faster Aerial Ace? Let's actually just look up moves here. Let's go to the charge moves. And can we sort by typing? We can. Beautiful. What are our flying charge moves here? Aerial Ace at 40 for 55. Like a Drill Peck, but even that is not going to be good enough. Like a Fly. Yeah, you need a minimum of Fly here on this Pokemon. But you actually probably need like a Fly at 40 energy here for this thing to be useful. I think it's just really, with its typing moves and thing, not going to be relevant. But, you know, you never know. But I think that's what it's missing. The other 2 Pokemon that kind of have play are Pidgeot. Pidgeot has more play in the Ultra League. Yeah, Great League with Gust 260. It was a beast in the Ultra League. It got nerfed with the Wing Attack. But it was like my favorite Pokemon to use. Now it's with Gust. With Wing Attack and the Brave Bird combo, it was deadly in the Ultra League. But yeah, with Gust, not as much. Probably other flyers like Talonflame and Moltres and like other flying Pokemon that you'd want to use. Oh yeah, Corviknight's out now. So other flying Pokemon that you'd want to use in the Ultra League there. And then Staraptor was the other one. Staraptor is more of like a fun nuke. Super glassy, but has close combat. So Ultra League 122, probably pretty low here, but really niche in like cups that have just like normal typing. So normal typing in these metas always kind of have an advantage, depending on what the other type. So it gets in on normal typing usually, depending on what the other meta Pokemon are. It's pretty sneaky. You know, you charge pretty quick 4 energy with a quick attack. So get to a close combat in only 12 moves. So and it's a nuke, right? So 2.22 damage per energy. So Staraptor is one that like you don't need to build it, but if you want to have fun in a niche meta, Staraptor's one to build. Yeah, Butterfree, Pharaoh, Wurmple. I know Butterfree doesn't even have play in like the OG games. Yeah, 989. Its stat product is probably... And that's the thing, like the stat product is bad, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen in the world. It probably needs a little more bulk or attack here because 1757 with that stat product is pretty weak. Again, the typing is just the same that we just saw. And then, yeah, again, you're just with a slow confusion. You don't even get stab on it. Yeah. See, like, it would be fun as an OG player who played, like, the OG games. How fun would it be to have Pokemon that have play? Now, here's the thing. I always argue, like, it sucks that there's so many unusable Pokemon in the meta. It's not like these Pokemon were usable in the OG games, right? If we're talking like Butterfree, Pharaoh, 866, like none of these Pokemon had play anyways. But it's funny that like Butterfree is ranked so bad at 989. But Beedrill, because it has Drill Run, Poison Jab, X Scissor up at 232, right? So two of the early bug Pokemon that you get in the first forest there. And that, my friends, is the knowledge of my Pokemon history. So that's all I know. Anyways, so this is the event. If you want some shinies, hunt some shinies. Again, I don't think you need really any of these Pokemon for the meta, but you know, if Wing Attack ever gets rebuffed, Pidgeot is back on the menu for Ultra League. So you need a hundo for the Ultra League. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, that's it. Mercifully, league turnover tomorrow. I think we're back to everything. Great League, Ultra League, Master League. Where are we here? I'm pretty sure we're back to Great League, Ultra League, Master League. 2 weeks left. Yeah, Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and then Great League, Master League Mega Edition. So I was gonna say 1,000,000% we're probably just doing straight Great League. Yeah, sorry Ultra League, Master League. We'll start that next season. This week, after the weeks we just had, we're doing 100% Great League. However, the last week I will not be playing Master League Mega Edition, but I feel like that could be fun to watch. So if you play some Master League Mega Edition the last week, definitely hit me up with some videos. I will showcase some Great League with a few of those Mega Edition because I think that will be fun for the last week. Anyways, that is it. Now I'm out. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.